I'm just curious, actually, and it's a quick one. It's about working with the collective, because I think, sometimes we can get overwhelmed with our own stuff or another person's stuff, or as Anna said, a presence in your home or what have you. But would you say that we could actually work with the collective and maybe just write down the collective on a piece of paper using the frequencies? Or could we just project holding them, that we're working with the collective? Or is that something you wouldn't recommend?
Well, Mum, did you want to say anything?
I think you just work with the person who's in front of you. I don't know how it would work with the collective.
Well, what I would say, Liz, is firstly, when we work on ourselves, we are working on the collective indirectly, because every time one of us becomes more clear, more coherent, less fearful, more loving, that has an impact on the collective consciousness anyway. So that's the first thing to say. In terms of, so please always, it's like put your own oxygen mask on before you help others. is the first thing that I would say about that. The second thing is, and this relates very nicely to Patrick, your question in the chat, which is, we have a climate crisis event from 1st to 12th November. Can our Supercoherence group do a daily healing for the conference to bring about change for our world? So this is one way in which we can work in a more global way. But what I would say is, I would leave it up, I wouldn't do anything every day. I would just write a note saying the climate crisis event and put the RTLFs on that note as a blessing, in full trust that you've handed it over into bigger hands and that the highest good for everyone is what's going to unfold, whatever that may be. So it's about not having a particular expectation or trying to create a particular outcome, but offering that the RTLFs as a blessing along with the Divine Mother, and allowing them to just do their work. And of course, when there is a coherent intention and people come together with a common intention, coherent intention, then energy parallels and it squares. And so those of us, anybody who feels inclined to write a note along that line, please do so. And, you can just write climate crisis event. And you may write something like, may it create the best outcome for all beings, or anything, but a neutral statement with the RTLFs and the Divine Mother. So I hope that helps to answer your question, Liz, and also your question, Patrick. Yeah?